FuzzJockRadio.
Ready, now,
Woo! Yeah. Wow. We're back. Guys, look at that, huh? I think we need a little bit more applause there. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
We're back. I don't know why that went like that. That was really weird, but like that's just the way season 3 goes. Like there's a lot of hiccups. I think it's because
You never know what to expect.
you never. Well, yeah, that's the thing is that we'd like to keep people up on their toes and everything during season 3 and keeping them tuned in. So yeah, once again, we are here. This is episode 6. We are FuzzJockRadio. We are consisted of 3 hosts, but today we have a special guest host with the most as well. So we're going to introduce ourselves like we normally do. My name is Fuzzy. We got LA boy over there.
E-dubs.
And Mankato boy over here.
I'm a man.
Oh, you're a man?
And
Jamez. And then we also, and like I said, we have special guest host with the most.
Oh, what's up, guys? It's Nilo, guys.
Yeah, it's
Was I
Nilo.
supposed to come in?
Hey, Nilo.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks
we
for
got,
having
welcome.
me, guys.
yeah, we got Nilo here. C-dubs, you brought him on. You go ahead and handle this here.
Sure. So we wanted to celebrate the Lakers championship by bringing on a special guest. And so that's what Nilo's here. He's our resident know-it-all of all things Lakers
Ooh.
and number
that
one
was-
fan in the world of Lakers.
Ooh.
He does have a
That
Lakers
was
hat
actually-
on.
He does.
Yeah, that proves
I
it.
have it on today. With
I'm sold.
the Fuzz Talk shirt. As you can see.
Yeah,
got
this
the-
dude.
The radio one.
Yeah, this dude's
Is that what it's
awesome.
called?
Yep. The radio logo, the newest logo of the Fuzz Talk Radio logos. He's got one of those, and you can
Speaking
get
of-
yours as well at fuzztalkshop.com if you don't have your Fuzz Talk Radio shirt yet. Just go over there and order it, and it gets to you in the mail, and you don't have to leave your house or anything. Hi guys.
Speaking of radio,
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do? What are you doing?
What's
I just wanted
Oh,
to say the intro,
Yeah.
that new intro song was the best.
Dude, who do we give props to on that?
that was awesome, wasn't it?
It was nice. Yep.
Who did that?
That was sent to us by our main DJ resident. I didn't know we had a main DJ resident, but until now. But I suppose
Cool.
up until now, we didn't have a main DJ resident.
Mm-hmm.
James, you want to know
Now we
who?
do.
You want to know who
I
it is?
do. I really liked it.
The intro was provided by our main DJ resident, Mash Go.
Let's go.
Mash Go.
Mhm.
Yep.
As
Yep.
in mash go on that jam box.
Oh, cool.
Well done.
I loved it. I used to play quite a bit of Tecmo Bowl back in the day. Thought about going pro for a bit, but
Probably should have.
yeah.
Shit.
So we like to start off our episodes with like how the week went. Just kind of a little recap of our last week's. I will go first.
Ooh.
Because I just decided that I don't even know. I don't know what happened this last week because I don't even know what time is anymore. Somebody told me that something happened this last week, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was earlier this week, and that just doesn't make any sense. So, C-Dub, so how was your last week?
It was fine. I've been growing my hair out, so it's getting longer.
Nice.
I mean, I've been
I
doing
like
that
it.
for years, but I'm still doing that.
But you used to
that.
too.
Yeah, I worked, and I'm wearing a World Series Dodgers jersey because I watch
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah. Well, you
Go Dot.
had some good things.
How about you, Jamez?
Yeah, James.
Well, I spent quite quite a bit of time hanging out with my boy, and yeah, had a pretty chill weekend. Got a friend that had to get a surgery done recently, so hoping that everything went smoothly on that. So just hoping for the quick recovery.
Yeah, that's all we can do is really hope for that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Nilo, you haven't been here yet, so start with the when you were born and all the way up until now. How's your life been?
Dang, can I
You
make the long story short?
yeah, you totally can, man.
Because I'm pretty old now, man. But I was born in '86, so it's 2020. I just turned 34, man.
Well, congratulations.
And yep, and now I'm blessed here to be on the show with you guys after a victorious series. It's been 10 long years, but I just want to sit back and watch the radio show or listen into it because I'm a fan. I'm happy to be on.
Cool. So are you from California, or are you from the area, from LA, or you moved
born
there?
and raised.
Born and raised.
Los Angeles County. Yep.
Nice.
I was actually talking to Charles before. My town is probably a little bit bigger than where he's from.
Okay.
Oh, and my city's pretty small within the Los Angeles County. So yeah, born and raised my whole life out here.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That would explain why you're the resident #1 fan of the Lakers.
Yes, I am. I mean, well, in a circle of Minnesotans, I guess I am.
Well, we're really happy to have you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So guys,
Yeah.
we got some.
I am actually here, but I will let you know that something isn't being broadcast with my audio.
Yep.
So if you can hear me,
we
the audience doesn't hear me.
Yep. We should have that all cleared up now.
Oh, wonderful.
It usually takes. There's
Hey,
about
season 3.
yeah, keeping everybody on the toes, making sure that we have people tuned in, which is great. No, I didn't do that on purpose. I did not do that on purpose.
I love listeners. I love listeners so much.
It should be good to go now. I see the signal jumping up and down. So we should be good.
And if not live, it's going to be on the recording.
Also, thank you, listeners, for letting us know. Because we could have gone all hour and it would have just been dead air. And so your line of communications, C-Dubs was hit up, J-Mez was hit up, and I was talked to behind the scenes. So thanks, guys.
Yeah.
We got some
We love you, listeners. Thanks for listening.
FuzzJockers.
FuzzJockers.
So,
Speaking of FuzzJockers and jumping up and down like the signal is, we were all jumping up and down at the end of the game last night when the Vikings
dude,
failed to win the game.
dude, what the hell?
Well,
Uh,
yeah, no, I saw it. I saw it at the beginning of it. Like we were
stomping them, just like the Lakers defense last night. Our defense was fucking stomping them, just stopping them, just
So
stopping.
you're
them.
telling me
You guys
They didn't
have
keep
the purple
doing
and
that?
gold on too.
You right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Purple
no,
gold.
they showed up. Those rookie or those young CBs and cornerbacks and safeties. They showed up. They weren't allowing. They also didn't allow Russell Wilson to be on the field. So ponder. What's his face?
Ow! Why'd you have to bring that up?
What's his face was keeping the ball. Like they controlled pretty much the ball pretty much the whole game.
Yeah.
First half.
The first half, yes. And
Yeah.
then
And they didn't keep doing that?
no, the third quarter just kind of Russell Wilson show. They started cooking the
And then
ball.
There was 2 back-to-back turnovers, right? By Kirk, didn't he? There was a fumble followed by an interception, or an interception.
That was
followed
the
by a fumble.
That was the big thing.
Classic.
That
Yeah,
wasn't even the big thing. Yeah.
well, that wasn't even the big thing, but that was for Seattle. They tend to be a team that really loves their defense, and once they got that first fumble, you could see that they just got pumped up on those sidelines, and they were ready to go. They're like, we got their first fumble, and that's all they needed. And then our star running back Cook got hurt. Didn't look like it was. Yeah, it didn't look like it was too bad of an injury. He tried to come back out a couple plays later, but he was not able to put weight on his leg or whatever. But so hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, that really rattled our cage, having him hurt. However, our backup running back, what's his name? Madison.
Alexander Madison.
Yeah, he fucking
Alexander
killed.
Hamilton.
Or not Alexander. Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton.
Madison.
Yeah, Alexander Madison.
Madison. Yeah.
What's his name?
Guys, come on! Don't confuse me here. Usually, I'm the one that's really
I'm
confused, and
confusing
I'm
me.
actually like on point here with names.
Alexander Hamilton.
No, Madison, dude. It was Madison, right? I don't know. Well, our backup cornerback is it Hamilton?
Running back.
Yeah.
Our running back. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
our
that's
running
it.
back, yeah, he did great. And then we get to the fourth quarter, and we have a decision to make. We have Zimmer has to either decide if he's going to kick a field goal to put us up 8 points, or with a minute and a half left in the game,
That was like a minute and a half.
and then or try to go for the 4th and 1
And win. Just
and win.
run down the clock.
Like if he gets first down, he wins.
Yeah.
Because they would be able to control the ball till the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do? So you have the choice. Either you win the game by getting the 4th and 1, or you kick a field goal so you can be up by 8. So for them to, the only chance they would have would be to tie, to go into overtime if they got a 2-point conversion. Which
I'm gonna be honest with you here.
Okay. What would you do?
I would have said, Kirk, you're a disgrace. We're gonna go for the points that I know we can get. And I have more faith in our defense than I do in you trying to win this game.
Okay.
To the showers with you, Kirk.
So you would have gone for the field goal. Okay.
What about
It's
you,
such a
Nyla?
blessing to hear true Viking fans. It sounds like a struggle. I mean, the last 6 years of the Lakers, it's tough. So I feel for you guys.
Well, that's the thing. As a true Vikings fan, man, like, who would want to go for a field goal? We
You want to
I
win.
would.
we want to win, and we always miss the field goals when they're needed.
We
Right?
hate field goals.
Like that's the
You
thing.
missed
That's the
all the
thing
big
with the
field goals.
Vikings is that after the Gary Anderson kick, that's the thing. We fucking miss field goals when we need them. It's always wide left, right? Correct.
Did they miss? Did they miss this time?
They didn't go for the field goal.
Oh. They didn't go for the field goal?
No, he went for
No.
the first down. He went to win the
Did it?
game,
And we didn't get it.
and he didn't get it
Yeah, because they should have
because
went
you're
for
right.
the field goal. Yeah.
He should have
Don't
told.
put faith in Kirk Cousins. Come on.
Kirk's only there
You
for the
kidding
garbage
me?
points.
He's there for garbage
Yeah,
stats.
he's there for the Kirk time.
Yeah.
So
I got no faith in that guy.
So yeah, he went for 4th and 1 to win the game, which I think I would have done. Knowing the
I would've
results
done
of it,
it
it's
too.
hard. The statistics say that like they put up statistics saying that 95% of this would have ended in a winning game if he would have went for it. 95% chance of winning, but we lost.
And it would have been our first time winning against Russell Wilson, but it didn't happen. So we've still never beat Russell Wilson.
Dude,
The
I heard
Vikings have never beat him.
we also
What's the
haven't.
record for you guys now?
We haven't won in Seattle since 2006.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
How?
That's a really long time.
What's the current standings for you guys right now?
We're 1-4 now.
4?
Can you? I bet you I can make you guys smile through the radio right now. I'm a Browns fan right now. I'm
me
holding
too.
onto a rope behind the bandwagon. So
I love the Browns. They're my team. I never liked the Vikings.
Oh. That hurt me.
Sorry.
Oh boy,
No, I liked Randy Moss
Randy Moss
and
is
and Warren Moon.
So did I.
And like they should have won the Super Bowl that year that they had both Warren Moon and Randy Moss together. That was the dream team.
yeah,
Amazing.
and that's
I
why.
thought
Go ahead.
Carter was on the other side.
Yeah. And then again when they had Brett Favre and Randy Moss together, the
Yep.
other dream team. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, with
And then
a kicker that doesn't miss any field goals ever, Gary Anderson.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Snickers that year. Remember?
but
He had a Snickers
Why
bar
mix?
under, by his side at all times.
the real deal this year is Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they're 4-1.
4-1 Cleveland Browns, and they beat the Cowboys embarrassingly last week, and then they keep it up. The only team they lost to is Baltimore. There's no shame in losing to Baltimore.
No.
That's true.
So are the Browns finally good? We've been waiting for this. Is it here?
I
Mhm.
hope so.
Is
You think so?
I'm putting my money down early.
Good. I agree. They are a playoff team.
So what's up, guys? What's up with this team? How did they turn this around? Did they get some new players? Like OBJ is just killing it.
Coming in.
OBJ, Landry. They had Nick
They're
Chubb.
still there, right?
Yep. Nick Chubb.
Tom Landry.
Tom
Then,
Landry came out of retirement.
But I'm
Just,
I'm not a fan of Baker though. I'll tell you that guys that much.
Who's that?
Man.
Oh, good. I don't know who that is either.
Baker, the quarterback.
So yeah, so Browns are
He's the guy in all
4-1.
the commercials.
Who do they play next week?
The
I get
Browns.
to check the
are-
schedule. Who do you
Steelers.
play, Charles?
Steelers.
I got
Oh.
Steelers.
Yep.
Is that right? Is that right?
Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I know how to look at things on the internet.
Ben
Easy.
Roethlisberger still playing?
Easy.
Is that
Roethlisberger?
Yeah,
Big
Roethlisberger?
Ben?
QB.
He's still playing, huh?
He's still playing.
That's crazy. So yeah, that'll be a game to watch. I don't know how good the Pittsburgh Steelers are this year, but they're always good, right? With Ben
They're
being there?
actually undefeated.
Oh, seriously?
They're the only team better. So they're in the same division as Cleveland. They're the only team better than Cleveland.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, we got that going. That's going to be a fun game to watch. Who
That
would have?
would
the
be.
best
Who would've
football game
thought?
that's ever footballed.
How is the Steelers' defense this year? Because it's the steel curtain every year, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I think that's what's keeping them in the games. It's their defense.
Jeez.
So
Well, we're gonna have to stay tuned to that.
stay tuned.
So in other news, big news, Dak Prescott got hurt really bad in his football games yesterday. Carted off the field, basically crying because of the pain and knowing what this means. And the problem with this is that he wasn't under contract.
Yeah, he was under the franchise tag, and so he was getting paid much less than he's worth.
Oh man.
Which means that they don't have any they don't have to do anything for him if they don't want to. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean they're going to take care of him for this season, but they don't have to sign him for next year. Like if they don't want to, they don't have to sign him at all.
So with
Man.
They can just cut him. Actually, they don't have to cut him. He's not under contract. He would just be expired, and it would be over for him. They could let that happen.
And they were Dallas, of course, was talking about how he's still their man. That Andy Dalton isn't. Is just gonna take over right now. But he's still their man. But that's kind of like just pleasantries, I would think. With it being the next day after, of course they're gonna say that they're still thinking of him as the man. Because how long does a leg break that goes through the skin,
Compound fracture.
how long does that take to heal?
Well,
I mean, with all
they
the
don't-
different drugs that they give these guys, you know, like they got different types of drugs that we don't have access to, right?
Hmm.
I'm sure they've got tons of stuff, but I still think they don't have any magic weed that makes their bones glue together yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they
Or
grow
glow.
that.
Maybe glow.
I
They
think
could
they
probably
would.
make the bones glow, but not glue.
Yeah. Glow, but not glue.
Yeah.
Get them all glowed up.
Glowed up.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think of that? Like, do you think that?
I just feel so bad for Dak.
Yeah.
He bet on himself and he's gonna get screwed over it. Unless Jerry Jones, who is not gonna do the right thing, decides to do the right thing and signs him regardless.
Has he ever done the right thing?
I mean, he's a pretty shitty
I mean,
guy.
it is Jerry Jones, you know, and so like, however, you know, if you look at it, and I'm just being the bad guy here.
No, Jerry Jones is the bad guy. Don't forget that.
Okay, just look at it Jerry Jones's aspect. You know, it was Dak's decision to not take the contract that they offered him, and he bet on himself. You know, like, and everybody knows that in the NFL, any play you can get hurt. You can get hurt really bad. It can be a season-ending injury in any single play. And they offered him a contract. You know, it's not like they didn't offer him something. They just put him on franchise. You know, but I don't know. Hopefully they do the right thing. You know, and I can't see them offering him a long-term contract, but I can definitely see them maybe putting him on franchise again just to see how he is. You know, after the injury. Who knows? But it sounds like he's a great guy, and I feel really bad for him. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah.
So, big ups to Dak.
Yeah. Big up, Dak.
Yeah, man.
Got your back.
Yeah, we hope for the best, man, and we hope that Jerry Jones will do the right thing for you because
And Dak, if
You
you're
deserve it.
listening, and Jerry doesn't give you a job, if you need a job, you can work here at FuzzJockRadio.
yeah, we don't have much money to pay you, like actually $0.
But we would pay you.
Yeah. We'll make
And
sure
if he needs that glow, he can call me.
Yep, there we go. That's perfect. I like this. I like this decision, guys. Dak is going to be another one of our guest hosts with Moss. It's going to be great. Nyla's going to provide the glow. I'm going to be hanging out here over in Mankato still, being like, oh man, how do we make some money? We got to make money now that we got Dak. So we want to make sure to get him paid. You know, we got to get Dak paid. In the least, we can maybe make a poll on the Facebooks or something, you know, and just be like, hey, who loves Dak? And then the only answer is me, us, you know, me and us.
Me, us, you.
So you're gonna notice that there's a little theme going on here throughout the rest of the episode. I'm not gonna spell it out until you guys notice what it is, but I wanted to bring up we had this quarterback that was really awesome, just like Dak. You know, was a really nice guy. Unfortunately, I had to let him go because of a huge injury, and the injury thing is not part of the theme here. Teddy Bridgewater, we had to let him go. He went to New Orleans for a little bit, and then Cam Newton got picked up by New England, so the Panthers needed a new quarterback, so they picked up our man Teddy.
Whoa.
And Teddy on the Panthers has been phenomenal.
He's probably better than Kirk Cousins, right?
Yes.
He's not there for the garbage stats. He's actually there to win.
He's there to win a game.
That's great. I mean, like, it sucks that we don't have him, but like after I always love seeing it when we have to let a good player go, seeing them thrive in another market. Like Kevin Garnett's a very good big example of that.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking killed it once we let him go, and it's good to see Teddy doing the same. It sounds like a lot of the announcers and everybody have his back, which is a big thing in NFL football stuff. I was just talking to C-Dubs about how, the announcers need to stop calling the game because they, like when they say, Mr. Thielen hasn't had a catch and hasn't had a fumble and 10 plays over the last 2 years, and that's really awesome. And then he has a fumble.
Immediately.
They do that all the time. So what I'm trying to say is having the announcers on Teddy's side, whatever. Yeah,
it's almost as good as having the refs on your side, like Green Bay always has.
Almost better when the announcers have your back. When Chris Collinsworth goes like, I'm Chris.
15th and 16th linemen.
We got a big game next week against the Falcons, right?
Lowly Falcons, yes.
And
we have to win this.
Haven't won a game. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And with that, they have also let go of their head coach and their general manager, Dan Quinn and Thomas Dimitroff. So we're going to be playing against a team that doesn't have a head coach or a general manager.
Yep.
And hasn't won yet. Oh, they're going to.
And
they are about to get their first win.
Yeah, just you wait, because they've choked away all their games. Well, guess what? Minnesota's in town, or they're coming to Minnesota, who can choke the game away better.
It'll be Kirk.
Yep.
Yeah, so we have that to look forward to, guys.
Tank for Trevor.
Yeah. And I don't like that. So
no,
there it is. I don't like that.
Kirk, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Well, Charlie, you just brought it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
So last week we had a game that what happened? It was close. It was close. Zimmer's like, oh, we can't let everybody know that we're losing on purpose. And they made it close. And then this week they were so close. And he's showcasing his defense this week. He's like, look how good we could be, guys. We're not, because we don't want Kurt next year.
Yeah, so they're like, watch, Kirk, you go. Here you go, Kirk. Here is the game. Go get it. And he makes the call for the running back to go get it, and the running back doesn't get it. Kirk could have maybe kept. Actually, Kirk could have gotten that 2-point conversion earlier in the game. If
Kirk doesn't want to play either. He's like, you guys would be so much better with Trevor. So let's just tank.
He's proving our point.
Yep. But they're making sure it's not known. That's the thing. They're like, we're trying our best, guys. We got beat.
What walls do you guys punch with Kirk's face on you when you guys are this mad?
Oh, we're Minnesotans. We don't do that. We just talk about it.
You just tolerate it.
We sulk.
We tolerate it. We do the whole Minnesota nice thing. It's just,
we still support him, but talk shit behind his back. That's totally Minnesota nice. Yep. That is absolutely Minnesota nice.
Yep. That's
I don't support him though.
We're like, he's on our team, but we hate him.
Yeah.
He's not my quarterback.
A lot of passive aggressiveness over here.
Yeah.
We got something special tomorrow. We got first ever Tuesday night football game.
Tuesday night football.
Who's it? Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans, the team that can't get over Corona. Have they been able to have is that game still going on? Because the last time I heard that they weren't sure still. Tuesday night football.
It's still supposed to, but they have 14 people who have it. So
Jesus,
I don't know how they're gonna field a team.
This is because of the Tennessee Titans?
Yeah. The Tennessee Titans are supposed to play tomorrow.
Because they had a match that already got delayed.
Yes.
And then they still didn't get over it after that delay, and so they delayed this one again. So this games.
This is a game from 2 weeks ago?
No. This is still this week's game.
This week's game.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
If you wanted me to explain to you what they did to make this work, I wouldn't be able to. I'll let you know that right now. That's how complicated they're.
Like I said at the
They're like-
beginning of the episode, guys, the time just does not make sense to me anymore.
Well, and man, the NFL never had a plan for this.
Did they?
So
They
no.
didn't. They like
No.
we talked about
They
that
didn't
all
have
last
any-
season. Is that we never heard of anything? Ain't no peep out of them. They're just like, oh no, we're just gonna go.
Yeah, we'll just go. You just deal with it.
And
Fools.
it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
So at what point can they just like disqualify the team for the rest of the season?
They've threatened forfeits, but they haven't pulled it off yet.
Well, that's the thing too. Is that
They
if
probably won't though, because I would lose money.
yes, the
And-
if they forfeit a game, the team that they're forfeiting against also doesn't get paid because the game wasn't played. There's
Ooh,
a
that's true.
clause in the things of them opening up right away is that if they didn't play a game, they didn't get paid.
Oh, how
And so-
convenient!
And so then they're punishing the other team that's been doing everything right.
Yeah. Well, that ain't right at all.
So they don't have any incentive to not play that game. They need to get paid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Pretty dumb.
yeah, it's irresponsible is what it is. But it is what that thing is, I guess. I don't even know. I don't even want to fucking say that shit.
No, you don't want to repeat that.
So we'll see. We'll see if it does happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
How about that? We'll see.
It will. I mean,
Good luck, people playing fantasy.
fantasy's
Yeah,
got to
that's
be
gonna mess
fucking crazy this year.
Yeah.
My roommate brought up a good point too. They're not playing any overseas games this year,
Nope.
which is first time in a very, very long time for them not to do that. So Tuesday night games and no European games.
Nope.
Did those European games even go over well? Did they? Was there a big
They
draw
were
for
always
that?
sold out.
Yeah,
They were
are.
always
Yeah.
sold out.
Oh, was it because the stadiums were small?
No.
This is gonna be like a seating capacity.
Because all the Americans traveled over there to go see the game.
Yeah, probably. That makes
I
sense.
almost did once. I almost went to one. Actually, it would have been the Minnesota against the Browns is what the game would have been.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
didn't go,
fun.
Nice.
That's
but my friends did.
Anything else happen in NFL? Or that pretty much covers NFL.
we only have like 3 games left.
Seriously? How many games are in an NFL season?
What?
I think we only,
NFL goes till January.
What?
Are you looking at Yahoo Sports again?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Can
I mean, that's what we do, right?
we? What's the opposite of a like when you do an advertisement? Like let's shit on Yahoo Sports. No, just kidding.
NFL standings. The Bills are 4-0. Patriots 2-2. Dolphins 1-3. Jets 0-4.
Hmm.
And then the Eagles 1-2. Washington 1-3. Cowboys 1-3. Giants 0-4. Seahawks 4-0. Rams 3-1. Cardinals 2-2. 49ers 2-2. Packers 4-0. Bears 4-1. Vikings 1-3. Lions 1-3. Buccaneers 3-2. Saints 2-2. Panthers 2-2. Falcons 0-4. Did I miss some? Why are there's so many teams?
There's too many. There's too many teams.
I
so,
never
like,
really
you know,
noticed that before. How many teams there are? That's a lot.
32.
So the Chiefs
The
are
most.
4-0, Bills are 4-0, and the Packers are 4-0, and
Yeah.
the Seahawks are 4-0. Okay.
Those are good teams.
And I'm not going to be one of those Vikings fans that can't admit something, but man, fucking Aaron Rodgers is something else right now.
We're gonna see Rodgers and Wilson for the NFC Championship game, and it's gonna be it's gonna be just a highlight reel, and it's gonna be an instant classic, and whoever wins is gonna be the Super Bowl champion probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
I would agree.
It's unbelievable how good those two teams are right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
It'll be exciting.
the Chiefs are
just my
great,
prediction.
but the Chiefs are great right now. But they do have they have chinks.
And they're
in-
the AFC.
Yeah, they are the
Yeah.
AFC, but like, I'm just saying as good teams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did the Chiefs lose yesterday? They did.
They did. They did to Oakland.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Division
And
rival.
Oakland's been looking really good too.
Yeah, Oakland looks real.
These teams, I tell you, there's a lot of
Parity.
Hey, all these teams, look at them. Look at them go. They do such crazy things, these teams.
So something else, something big happened yesterday.
Super
Yep.
big.
What's that,
Super big.
James?
The Basketball Cup Championship.
The basketball championship. Yep, that's the
Yeah,
final.
the Basketball Cup.
You can't disrespect it like that.
The Basketball Cup Championship happened.
Come on
What's
now.
no. What's the
It was the
World Championship?
World Series of Hoops.
The Larry O'Brien Trophy?
Larry O'Brien Trophy?
Larry O'Brien Trophy.
It feels nice to say it after 10 years, actually.
Yeah.
To
Do you
put
guys
those words
know
back in
the
your
taste of that hardware, or
No. What does it taste like?
I don't know. I'm just a spectator. I was just asking how the Wolves were doing.
mouth? Oof.
Yeah,
We-
those Wolves. We're on the
They're
clock.
pretty cool.
We are currently on the clock for the NBA draft. We get to pick the number one pick, and hopefully we pick the right
Yep.
person.
It's gonna go great.
Man, can you imagine these T-Wolves? Not to get away from the the championship, the finals, but like, man, the T-Wolves have a big chance to be something this year, because they have Towns, and then they got his best friend that likes to hold his hand, D'Lo. Did you guys see that video that the Timberwolves tweeted the other day? It was Towns. Towns was contesting a shot against D'Lo, and at the end of the shot, Towns started holding D'Lo's hand, and they were walking down the court holding hands, and then D'Lo was like, "Oh shit, people are watching us." Like, let go of his hand and like looked at him like, "What are you doing that for, man?" It was fucking funny. And the Timberwolves like tweeted that. Like, so like it was definitely something that D'Lo and Karl Anthony Towns thought was funny, or thought was something, sweet. And so they got, the best friends playing together, and then they can get some superstar from the draft, as the number one pick.
Mhm.
And just round it out, and we'll
gonna
have
be
some
good
basketball.
It's gonna be a good year.
Good
future,
year.
yeah.
It's gonna be a good
It's
Who
year.
do you think we should pick, Nyla?
Say that again?
Who do you think we should pick in the draft, Nyla?
You know what? I haven't looked at any of the class because of the whole pandemic thing and how college sports has been. I haven't really been paying attention to it.
Man, it's such
But
Everyone wants us to take a ball, but I'm afraid because of his father to draft one.
what's
oh,
that?
it's a lot of baggage for sure.
Yeah, I know.
What's that? What's going on?
What?
It's LaMelo, right? That's
Yeah,
the
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball is the perceived first pick that we're gonna take.
Yeah, everybody's like,
thing is,
Timberwolves, get him. That's the one.
But the Ball family is a lot of baggage.
Who's the Ball family?
Nyla?
Lonzo Ball plays for the Pelicans, and then the middle brother was the brother that got taken out of college to go to play in China or something, and then he got arrested in China.
Ooh.
So it's been messy, but I think LaMelo is the most talented. I would have to agree with Charles. Like, he's already like 6'7" or 6'8", and he's still growing, and he could shoot from anywhere pretty much. He's like a taller version of Trae Young and Steph Curry, pretty much.
Ooh.
So
Let's do it.
Why not?
And he doesn't
Wait,
have the
that's-
problem of his brother.
that's a lot of high praise.
Yeah.
Because he's young and he played internationally, so like he still needs to have that mentality that it's work rather than basketball these
Yep.
days for him.
Yep.
So
I mean, we need somebody that understands that it's work when he come onto the court, because the Timberwolves need to work. They need to work.
Yeah.
definitely.
If they ever want to be as good as the Lakers.
Yeah, 17th
Yeah.
championship. 17.
I can't believe it.
17.
Tied with Boston now.
Yeah, isn't that insane?
So,
That's awesome. It's LeBron's fourth, the third with 3 different teams.
Dude, what other teams?
Cavaliers.
1 with Cleveland and 2 with Miami.
Correct.
Yep.
Wait, Miami that they just beat?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is like his old teammates?
There was kind of a narrative of like Pat Riley going up against LeBron, just since he had left Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
And then at the same time, it was LeBron's former team, and things like that, And then of course the Jimmy Butler narrative, like he has like the mindset of the Heat culture, how hard they play and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, he came straight from the Timberwolves, where there was no work ethic. He hated it here. He's like, these young pups, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm out.
He went and he
I
bounced
was just
on him with the third team.
I was just mentioning to Charles, he showed me like the list of what had happened to Minnesota that year, and I think the last time during the playoffs was Jimmy Butler was on the team.
Yep.
Yes.
I think,
And
and then
before
like
that, it was a long time.
Before
Yes.
that was that one team with like Latrell Sprewell and all those guys. Remember that?
oh, you definitely remember that. Sure.
That was an awesome Timberwolves team. But
For sure.
for it's awesome. The Lakers did great. They let Miami come back, and make it a series, and then in that last game they just bulldozed them over with their defense. There was no they had that game won at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were ahead at one point. They were ahead 30 points.
Jimmy, I think, just was so gassed. He had 2 such impressive games in these finals that I just don't think he could do it
No,
to overcome a whole team again.
no. Yeah, we'll get to Jimmy's stats here in a
Yes.
second, but like with LeBron just killed it. I mean, he's one of the best people in basketball ever. He was named Finals MVP for the 4th time in his career. At 35 years old, 35 years and 287 days old, James became the 2nd oldest player in NBA history to win the prestigious award, behind the current holder of the distinction, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who was 38 years old and 54 days when he won his last Finals MVP, which is crazy.
85. Wow.
He also became the first and only NBA player in NBA history to win the award on 3 different teams, like I said.
Ooh,
Um,
that's awesome.
Piggybacking on the Jimmy Butler thing, you just had you have to keep in mind Jimmy Butler had to do 2 games, an A+ game, as opposed LeBron did an A game 6 times. So
very true.
there was only 2 out of the 6 games that Jimmy gave his all, and the rest kind of he let it play out. But
Yeah, I mean that.
I'm happy we won. They were tough, but
that absolutely
good to see
shows how awesome of a player that James is. For him to be able to have it on all for every game. During this playoffs, do you think that James did that at all, where he would have just like let the rest of the team win it for him, or because I think
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, like with a character like James, is like somebody like where there is nobody like LeBron James. He's constantly on. Every game he's on.
Right.
That's
And you
that's the way Jordan was. Just on
definitely.
all the time. Anytime you see him on the court, he's working. He's working, and there is no
He
time
played
that
late
he.
into this game.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And with
He didn't
Butler, it
have
was
to.
just a couple. Two of the games.
Mhm.
He has to. Butler had to have support. But at the same time, you got to give it up for Butler. And also
He did the triple doubles.
he did the triple
Yeah.
doubles.
He did the triple doubles, and not many people have done the triple doubles. So like, you can't ignore. You can't.
Oh,
Oh.
what? Wait, I'm sorry. He
You
did
can't double. You can't triple double stamp a triple double stamp of a triple double. Is how it goes.
I have to give it up also for the young rookies from Miami. Like, you don't expect that from like Tyler Hero, 20 years old, to be putting up double digits in the finals.
Mhm.
And Duncan Robinson, these weren't even top 10 draft picks, and to be going up against the Lakers, like,
Yeah.
that's pretty
It's pretty
strong.
pretty
So,
impressive, and it's going to make next year even better. Like I just keep on looking
Absolutely.
forward to like
Absolutely.
the next season. It's going to be great. We're going to have some really good teams against each other, and it will be interesting to see what they do to open it up. And Butler had our buddy Wiggins was rooting for him. Somebody had asked Wiggins who he was rooting for, and he said that I've been rooting for the Heat. Jimmy, he was a great teammate, an ultimate competitor. What he's brought over there, to bring those guys to the finals, it's a serious accomplishment. It was just shows what you can do. And that was your Wiggins update. So we finally had a Wiggins update again.
Nice to
feel
have
so
one of those
blessed to be
again.
part of that. I've heard so much about
Man,
that.
that felt good. That was the good stuff.
It
there.
does feel good.
But yeah, Butler also became the first player to have more points, rebounds, and assists in a finals game than James, who finished with 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. In Game 5, Butler had 35 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, and 5 steals to become the first player to register 35-plus points, 10-plus rebounds, 10-plus assists, and 5-plus steals in a finals game. He is also the second player to reach such stats in NBA playoff history after Gary Payton in 2000. Butler became the second player with multiple 30-point triple-doubles in the same final series, joining James in 2015. He is the sixth player with multiple triple-doubles in the same finals series, along with James, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, and Draymond Green. So Jimmy is a fucking fantastic player.
He's among a pantheon of gods.
Absolutely. Definitely going to be on one of my all-time teams. If
Mhm.
when we start doing stuff like that.
Sure.
We should start doing stuff like that.
Yeah, all-time teams.
Yeah, let's start next week.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll start doing all-time teams. We will have a social. Yeah, we'll social network update about it. I'd like Nilo to give us one of his all-time teams. Have him be part of this throughout the rest of the season.
That's cool, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. The WNBA just went through their finals as well. The Seattle Storm won the 2020 WNBA championship in Game 3 of the series against the Aces on October 6th. Just the day after our last podcast, they won 92-59.
Nice.
It's the franchise's fourth overall, including Sue Bird's fourth title with the team spanning across 3 decades. And then Brianna Stewart won WNBA Finals MVP. She logged 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal over 25 minutes in Tuesday's Game 3 against the Aces. She led the team in scoring once again on Tuesday as the Storm secured their second championship in the past 3 seasons with the sweep of the Aces. She topped 20 points in 5 of the 6 playoff games this year and bounced back in an impressive way after missing the entire 2019 season due to injury. Stewart was a strong contender for the WNBA MVP honors as she averaged 19.7 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 3.6 assists over 30.4 minutes per game this season. So yeah, congratulations to Seattle Storm.
Storm. I think that means they have more championships in their franchise than the Lynx.
4?
That's probably a correct fact.
I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
I don't know. We'll check on those facts and we'll let you know next.
We will decide
next
what
week.
the facts are by the time we get back to you. Do not worry about it.
Don't say that about our links. That's all I'm saying.
Our links?
Yeah, they're gonna
Or
win.
like
They're gonna win it
the
next
link
year.
To the link to the like citations. You're talking like hyperlinks?
No, our links. Our links.
Oh, I was talking about the internet.
Oh, the internet where FuzzTalkShop.com exists, like that.
I bet.
That internet.
I've done that.
So yeah, gonna put in a little ad here because we don't have sponsors. We like to do this all clean without any advertisements, but we do have to throw it out that we have a merchandise website called FuzzTalkShop.com. That's FuzzTalkShop.com. That's where you can buy a bunch of different Fuzz Talk Radio merchandise, FuzzJockRadio merchandise. And the type of merchandise would be like T-shirts and hoodies and leggings and masks and mugs and phone covers and possibly hats at some point. Why not? You know. But
Getting kitten mittens?
This is probably one of my favorite shirts, actually.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Feel amazing in it.
It makes you feel amazing in it. I'm gonna make that a quote, and that's gonna be a T-shirt. So there's gonna be a new T-shirt by next week. It's Nilo will get some of the proceeds if we sell any. We'll talk about that after the show, Nilo. But
I'm gonna donate it back to you guys because I support you guys. So.
And then all those part of those proceeds will go back to Nilo.
Yeah.
Then he'll bring it back to us to support us. But then those proceeds will go back to.
It'll be a grand old scheme of money going on. It's awesome. But yeah. We do need. Well, I mean, we don't need because we just this is still gonna go without anybody's support. But it would be awesome if you went to FuzzTalkShop.com and bought a T-shirt and or something, or just send us a shout out. That's
Do whatever you want, really.
Do whatever you want. That's the ad. That's the sponsorship. FuzzTalkShop.com. Do whatever you want.
Unless it's being in a public space without a mask on. Don't do that.
No, wear a mask. And we have masks for sale. So if you need a mask, go to FuzzTalkShop.com and buy a mask. Or
we'll also provide tutorials for how to wear masks.
Yeah, because
how to teach others to wear masks.
Because the thing is that the reason why people don't wear masks is because they are scared that they don't know how to put it on. Yeah. And we understand. So we will just make sure not to make fun of you. We'll just help you. If you run into me in the common space of the world, I will have a mask for you for free. I'll just be like, hey, here's a mask.
I usually keep like 10 to 30 of them in my pocket at all times.
In a sanitized bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Individual sanitized bags.
Perfect. Major League Baseball is getting close to ending now. Soon, it's getting closer. The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah.
They take a game 2 to lead 0 lead. What?
2-0 lead over Houston Asterix.
2-0. So the Tampa Bay is up 2, has 2 wins, and the Houston Asterix have 0 wins.
That's perfect. The Rays are getting the Baldelli vengeance for us.
Good.
Baldelli probably, like, he's still got friends in that team.
Was he from Tampa Bay?
Yeah, that's who he ended his playing career with.
Oh,
Maybe not, but he
That's who he
like
hit that grand slam with.
he coached for them too for a bit before becoming our manager.
oh. So
Yeah, he
yeah,
played on
Tampa Bay is
coach.
pissed that they don't get to play against him. Huh? Yeah.
They wanted to see their friend.
Well,
Mhm.
good, because the Asterix cannot move on. They just can't.
I cannot stomach the idea of an Asterix Dodgers World Series. I mean, it made me sick to watch the Asterix play at Dodger Stadium just in general,
Yeah,
let
they don't-
alone a world. I mean, Nilo, do you agree? Would it make you just like, how would you sit through that? Or would you be like, no, fuck that, that's what I want?
I would feel sick too, but I would want the vengeance.
I
But
want the vengeance, but the anxiety of waiting and hoping that it happens to kill
yeah,
me.
because
Well, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Well,
past few seasons wasn't reliable when we were in the series.
what if Dodgers win, though, guys?
That would be the ultimate.
I mean, has anybody here ever experienced like one of those like championship parades? Because I haven't. I've been in a parade, but I've never been part of those championship parades. Have any of you?
I watched Twins once on TV as a kid.
Yeah. Charlie,
Yeah.
have you ever been part of one of those championship parades?
Nope.
No. Dilo, you?
Funny you ask, man. Yeah, I have.
Oh, I
It
suppose.
was maybe probably 10 or 11 years ago, the last championship in Los Angeles for the Lakers.
For the Lakers, right? You were around?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was definitely around. I was old enough for that, for sure.
How did
Was
that
it good?
feel?
Well, it didn't feel as good as a three-peat in 2000. I'll tell you, I was old enough for that too. So
Lucky bastard.
I was also old enough for Magic Johnson's retirement the first and second time.
Oh,
But I'll bring the time capsule back to 2009. Yeah, I had taken a train from my hometown to downtown, and back then, you had to use like MapQuest. I didn't really have a smartphone, so I had the paper, and I was with a few of my friends. We took the train, and then we got off. It was near Staples Center,
uh-huh.
and that's where like the bus would like drive through, and then like you're gated off, and you're like standing like, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the sports last night, the highlights of LA Live in Los Angeles with the crowd, like as if there was no pandemic. Like,
It's
I don't know if
remember
you
where
saw
the
them
dog
celebrating. Say that again, Charles?
Fuzzy, where that dog that we met in downtown.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly where Nilo's talking about.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
It was pretty much shoulder to shoulder in that area.
Wow.
And then I had to walk down Figueroa all the way to the Coliseum. I forget how far that was of a walk, but from there you can go in, and that's where they had announced everybody and did the whole ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the Rams used to play before when they got here. I'm not sure if that was the arena they played at. But it was great, man. It was a hot day. Like when you bring it up, it feels like it was just yesterday. I mean, we did win yesterday, but I mean that specific moment.
Yeah.
Spicy.
It was amazing, man.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
It was fun.
it's gonna be fun for the Dodgers to win against the Asterix. It's gonna be even better. It's gonna be like sweet. It's gonna be like sweet revenge. Like it's gonna be like, or the Tampa Bay Dodgers series would be really awesome too, right?
That's what I'd rather see.
I'd rather see that.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck the Asterix. The Dodgers are playing Atlanta, and unfortunately, the Braves won tonight. So
Yeah.
not much to talk
That was
about there.
rough.
Yeah.
That's just game one, though, of the NLCS.
Game one, Atlanta threw all their good pitchers at them, so they'll be fine.
Mhm.
I just wanted to bring up that we haven't talked about KBO, which is in a while, which is the Korean baseball organization, which had helped us get through the times of no sports at all. They were playing because they handled the pandemic correctly. And when I just wanted to bring up that the LG Twins, they're in second place right now. 74 wins, 56 losses, and then the NC is winning with 77-49. But they are still 74 plus 56. What's that, guys?
What?
Nothing.
74 plus 56?
Yeah.
133.
130? Or 74 plus 56. Yeah, 130, right?
133.
They played
133.
130. They've already played 133 games.
Yeah. The LG Twins are also on a 6-game winning streak, it appears.
Yes, they are. They are.
That's awesome. Go Twins.
Go Twins. So
Wow, that's amazing because of how bad they were to start.
yeah, with a pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's something. This is like a different world over there.
Yeah.
So you guys were covering it throughout the shows during No Sports?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you guys were covering?
Yep.
Covering Korean baseball.
Staying up till 3 a.m. watching.
It's good.
3 to 5. I'll be up till like 5, 6 in the morning here.
So there's LG Twins, as in that's like a particular area in Korea?
So
LG.
some of them are locations and some of them are sponsorships. So
Yep.
LG is in like LG the
company.
business.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yep. It took me a moment to like figure that out. Like about a month of watching it. Oh, LG. It's just not. It's not just like initials of something.
Yeah, exactly. Of a region or something.
I'm gonna skip quick to NHL news, and then we'll get to AEW right after that. NHL news, wild news anyway. Actually, they just went through their draft, and the Wild selected 5 players in the 2020 NHL draft. They traded up so they could pick more people. And the draft class included 3 forwards and 2 defensemen. They picked up Marco Rossi. I'm not going to even try to say any of these guys' names.
Nope.
But yeah, like some really awesome pickups, it sounds like. And then they acquired a proven winner in Bonio, a former Penguin who won 2 Stanley Cups with a Wild GM in Pittsburgh. And then they re-signed a couple guys. And then they got a couple new goaltenders. And
yeah,
it's just crazy. Wow. Like the Wild is flipping the script. Like they
changed everything.
Once they got rid of Dubnyk, it was like we should have realized it's on. They're just going to straight up
full restructuring here going on.
Absolutely, and I'm really excited about it. What were you gonna say, C-Dubs?
I was just gonna say it'll be exciting especially it'll be exciting to see how this team pans out in the next few years, but to see what these draft picks turn into in like 4 or 5 years, like when they really start showing up, like that'll be interesting to see because getting two second round picks really close to each other, that's always a good thing. That means you really get to pick the people you want, when you get to get picks so close to each other. So, and also their first pick was what sounds like a pretty good choice as well. So I'm excited.
Yeah. So
when does the season start?
Everything's going to be delayed, so we'll find out.
Yeah, great. I don't think anybody has talked about anything about the 2019 or 2020-2021 season yet.
Mm-hmm. Why would you?
I mean, they just got done with their last season, so
go on the next year. You'll be fine. Just go on the next year. You'll be fine.
Yeah. In AEW news, we had the dog collar match with Brody versus Cody. Well, I didn't realize how much that rhymed. Brody versus Cody.
No.
C-Dubs, how was the review? What do you got a review for us?
Well, I thought it was one of their best matches they've ever, put on television. But because it's a pretty, doing a dog collar match is a pretty brutal thing. It's a metal chain holding two people together that they're hitting each other with, along with wrestling around and doing flips while attached to each other and all. That's pretty hardcore. And they both got a bunch of colors, so they were both bleeding pretty heavily through the match. It was my kind of specific match that I like to see, especially when it's planned. They both planned the color as opposed to it just being them brutally beating each other for real. But it was good. I was surprised to hear Jim Cornette really liked it.
Yeah, he did. I listened to his podcast and
yeah, he normally hates everything AEW does, but he gave a lot of props to Cody in that one, and I give Cody a lot of props too. He was great.
Was this the 30th anniversary of Jericho?
Jericho.
That was that. Yep. That one. Yeah, like I said, I don't. This time's so weird. I just don't know when things happened. But yeah, Jericho is insane that he's been wrestling for 30 years plus now. And then yeah, we got the 1-year anniversary show coming up.
Yeah, it's the next one this Wednesday.
So we got Moxley versus Archer, Sheeta versus Swole, FTR versus Best Friends, and Cody versus Pockets. So Pockets,
Best Friends, Pockets. And when is Mr. Pockets going to join Best Friends?
They are. They're all best friends. So
are they?
He's actually part of Best Friends.
Yeah, the full move is Orange standing in between them while the other two hug.
Oh, dude,
that's like that's the ultimate. Middle. That's the super move. Like this, like Best Friends' main move or like their big move is the hug, and then the camera pans out and they give the audience what they want.
Yeah.
Well, when Orange is there, the super move is Orange standing there like this.
Yeah, with his hands in his pockets.
No, he has his thumb up.
Oh yeah,
partially up.
And they give him a big hug.
And then they all are in a big super hug, and it's fucking awesome.
They're all super powered.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, we got a big week of stuff coming up. Oh, it's Fuzzy Memory Trivia time, guys. You know what that sound means? It means that I ask some questions, and then I ask our hosts with the most, the Hess ghosts, some answers and questions. And I don't remember where I was going with that whole introduction to Fuzzy Memories, so we'll just get into it. This season, we're doing it differently. It is a buzz-in. And Nilo, if you would like to join, definitely buzz in, and we will keep track of your points. And
cool, man.
It is currently. So I got 4 different numbers written down. I got a 2, I got a 1, I got another 2, and another 2.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
So either it's 4-3, or it's 2-2, or it's 21-22, or 22-12. Which one do you guys want to go with?
21-12.
21-12. Okay, James is 21, and C-Dubs is 12.
Here we go.
Okay. Who did Hank Aaron hit career home run number 715 off of in 1974?
Buzz.
Mr. James.
Sandy Koufax.
Incorrect. Al Downing.
Yeah.
What is the National Hockey League salary cap per team for the 2018-2019 season?
Buzz.
C-Dubs.
$2 billion.
79.5 million.
Yeah, okay, it's better. That sounds better.
What soccer position does John Bush play? Come on, there's
Buzz.
like James.
Goalie.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding. 1 point for James. How many points to Dwayne Wade score, including the winning shot against the 76ers in February 2018? How many points did Dwayne Wade score, including the winning shot against the 76ers in February 2018?
Buzz.
Oh,
James.
3.
Incorrect. 27. How tall is Dallas Mavericks center Dirk Nowitzki?
Very.
Buzz.
Nilo.
But I want to say 7'1".
Incorrect. 7 feet. Just 7 feet.
oh, so close.
What was the final score of the 2018 MLB All-Star Game?
Buzz.
C-dubs.
110 to 101.
AL 8, NL 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought wrong sport. I was thinking basketball. So wasn't listening.
How old was Barry
Wild
Bonds?
All-Star game we've ever seen.
How
It's
old?
a home run. It was you playing.
Yeah, that was one of my from the show.
Oh, I heard about your home.
White Island is real. White Island is real. White Island is real.
How old was Barry Bonds when he hit the 500th career home run?
Buzz.
James.
42.
36.
Damn.
Who was the Baltimore Ravens backup quarterback for Joe Flacco in the 2011 NFL season?
Can you repeat that?
Who was the Baltimore Ravens backup quarterback for Joe Flacco in the 2011 NFL season?
Buzz.
James?
It was Odell Beckham Jr.
No. Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's some questions. And that's the end of Fuzzy Memory Trivia. And as we all know, Fuzzy Memory Trivia brings us to the closing of FuzzJockRadio episode 6.
It also brings us together.
It does. It really does.
You know?
Unites us as one.
Yeah, it really does.
So James got 1 point. We're now tied 4-6.
4-6, tied.
Tied.
4-6. I love it.
Next season, well, no, we're not going into another season yet. We still have some episodes, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we're done with that. So, C-Dubs, what do you got going on this next week? What do you got? What's the jams?
Oh, we're back full, I guess. We're supposed to be back full time, but we'll see how that works out with how the Dodgers do and stuff like that. So
Yep.
let's hope they win, and let's just hope they win fast.
LA needs another championship, man. Nilo?
As if we didn't
I
have
need a
enough.
championship.
Nilo?
That'll be my championship if they win it.
Shush.
Yeah.
Nilo.
Just
Yes.
Oh, what do you got going
What's
on
up?
this next week? How are you doing? What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, man. Same as Charles. I'm in the same boat as Charles. I'm playing it by ear with how work goes, but I wish I only worked one day for the rest of the week. I'll tell you the truth.
That's awesome. Oh man, I would like that.
But
pretty
You know,
great right there.
yeah, I hope
I
the
did
rest of the week is blessed, and same to you guys, you know?
Oh, absolutely, man. James?
I'm gonna play my virtual World Series that I've gotten my twins to the World Series now.
Oh, you got that far, huh?
Yeah, and if I win, which I'm gonna, then I am going on a vacation,
Where are you going?
a virtual tour of Disney World.
Oh, that's awesome. Can I come? Can I?
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that'll be a
If
lot
you
of fun.
need if you need YouTube videos that are POV ride experiences, I got a couple accounts I can send you to because I'm really into going on Disney rides from home.
Oh
Yeah.
No
man,
joke.
we
That's a real
should
thing.
we should all go on vacation with Jameis if his World Series Twins wins.
If
If
he
it,
wins the World Series,
yeah, we'll all go on a virtual vacation to Disney World.
deal.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Well, I want to say thank you.
Hold on, man.
What?
You didn't say what you're doing, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get thanks.
What's going on? You
Well-
can't be left out like
Well,
that.
I just wanted to say thank you first for being our special guest ghost with the most, not having any hierarchies here on FuzzJock Radio. You're one of us, and I really appreciate you being part of the show tonight.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here, man. And I'm gonna be back with the all-time team for you guys
Yeah, that'll be great.
next time around. Yeah.
That'll be
we'll
great.
we'll get you on the cast some more.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are holding on by a thread, right? You said you guys are gonna stop the show in a year. What's
If
going
people
on there?
don't meet our demands, yes, but it'll probably happen.
Whoa.
I have faith.
Whoa,
in
I'm
you
in a
guys.
4-year contract. What kind of contracts did you guys sign?
I don't know, but
we'll talk
all
about
the
this later,
lettering
guys.
was like cut out of a magazine. It was a weird contract.
We'll talk about this, guys. We'll talk about this later, guys. So we don't need to talk about this on here. I would like to say thank everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for listening, and thank you for calling in and texting and letting us know that it wasn't working earlier in the episode. We really appreciate that. The downloaders that downloaded the episode, you have no idea what we're talking about. That's why you need to tune in live next time if you can. If you can't, that's fine. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I just really appreciate all the FuzzJockers listening to our broadcast. If you listen to it live or if you download it, it's all the same. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are the best, because the FuzzJockers are the greatest. JMS, do you have something to say?
Well, I just wanted to make a request.
What's that?
I don't know. If we're closing things up here, do we have the permission to play that banger one more time?
Oh, dude. Yeah, don't worry. You're the best, JMS. JMS, you're the best. C-Dubs, you're the best. Nilo, you're the best as well. LeBron James is the best. Butler's the best. Jordan's the best. Let's hope that Cook is the best at recovering from his injury, so he can play next week. Hopefully the Timberwolves will have the best draft pick. If you just can tell, I don't want to stop. I just want to keep on talking to you guys because I love you guys so very much.
Cousins is the best.
Cousins.
No.
Yeah, well, make sure to remember to wear a mask when you go out and you're around people. 6 feet, or you'll be 6 feet deep.
FuzzJock Radio.
Ready, down, put.